Sorry, xpac, but that's just completely ridiculous what you're saying. Holy fucking shit. This is a double-edged sword video for me because I like xpac. I think he's an absolute legend. Fucking love the shit that he does in the ring. You know, what he did in the past. I fucking love the guy. The guy's a fucking legend in my opinion. But what the fuck are you talking about, mate? For anyone who doesn't know, I'm going to be showing the picture now. xpac thinks that WWE is thriving now. And that it's a hell of a lot better than what it is, and he says that there's going to be a lot better in the future. Now, I hope he's right, but that's clearly not the case, mate. So what he did was, a lot of people said that he was wrong, so he tweeted this. So let's take a little look at it, folks. So this is the tweet that's caused a lot of controversy. Somebody tweeted out, 1999 Raw ratings got 8 million viewers, and the 2017 Raw ratings are at a 2.5 million, okay? So xpac said that the 1999 WWE venue was less than the 2017 one. I'm shocked that he would tweet something like this, really. I thought he was a smart man, but I'm going to explain why this number is complete and utter ridiculousness. Number one, and the most important factor in all this, inflation. The 1999 economy was really different than today's economy. We went through recessions, we went through inflation, we went through so many things when it comes to the dollar. So again, the 1999 figures, it shouldn't even be in the same realm as the 2017 figures because the economies are so goddamn different. That's like me comparing today's economy to the 1920s. It's ridiculous to me. Second of all, and another most importantly, what happens if you don't have any viewers, people? You don't have advertisers. And what happens when you don't have advertisers? Your advertisers go down. You see, technically, he's turned around and saying that this is great, okay, but also another thing, there's not really much of a difference in the numbers. Because you have to add in the inflation that the American economy was going through. And secondly, there's really not much of a difference, really. Because of the inflation. There's really not much of a difference. There's really not much of a jump. In fact, I am shocked that they've not earned way more than that. That's how ridiculous this xpac, come on, mate. Fuck, I love you, man. You're a fucking legend, but come on. This is ridiculous. Another thing that I've just stated, if there's not enough viewers, if the viewership is dramatically down, then how are advertisers gonna be advertising when there's less people watching? You have to bear in mind the advertisers as well that WWE had back in the day was a hell of a lot better than the advertisers that they have now. Fast food commercials every fucking 2 seconds. Like, it's ridiculous. It's mind-boggling to me. It really is. And also, another factor, the WWE Network. If they didn't have the WWE Network, that shit would be way lower. And the reason why also people subscribe to the WWE Network is to check out the old product that was good. So that they can actually see proper good shit. It boggles my mind, people. xpac didn't stop there. He then tweeted out more stuff. Let's get into it. So xpac went on and said this. Never said wrestling is as popular now as it was in the late 90s. I'm saying wrestling is doing very well and I foresee it gaining more steam. What? Dude, how can you say that wrestling's gaining more steam when literally the viewership is going way down? If you look at the Google Trends, which I did a video on the General Jerry channel, traffic for WWE Raw went down 75%. So how can you say that it's gonna be doing well in the future when literally the Google Trends, people checking it online, is down 75% in the last 5 years? It's completely ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, mate, but I'm shocked that you would even tweet anything like this. He then went on to say, "You're exactly right. The network production upgrades and performance center." And this guy tweeted, "They are spending a lot right now to build ahead. The moves that they are taking mostly are for the future. Will reap the benefits later on." If that's true, mate, then how come the casual fan, the hardcore fan base, not the hardcore fan base, but the casual fan is walking away because they're not relating to the product right now? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what made me angry. I still love you, xpac, you're a fucking legend, mate. But this made me slightly angry, mate. He tweeted, "Just because the industry moved on without you doesn't mean it sucks right now." That is completely insulting to a fan that has been staying here for 30, 40 years, that can't relate to WWE, that has spent way more money, that has put effort to watching every single show, and then to turn around and say, "Sorry, we've moved on without you, goodbye." Like, that's like, how the fuck is Jeffrey Rose, a guy that has watched WWE most of his life, that supports WWE, and you turn around and say that the industry has moved on, that's it. It doesn't mean it sucks right now. Just because we've left you doesn't mean it sucks right now. With the evidence that I provided before, it's clearly going down. To turn around and say to a casual fan, the backbone of your goddamn company, and to turn around and say this is completely insulting. It's insulting to a fan that has been with you guys for so long. Now, a young guy like myself, you can turn around and say, "Well, Jerry, you know, it should be aiming towards you," and it doesn't. But to turn around and say to someone that's 40 to 50 years of age, to turn around and say that sorry, but we've moved on, is completely insulting. That is insulting to a fan. I can't believe you would say something like that, mate. I can't believe you would say something like that. I'm shocked that you would say something like that. Also importantly, the people that were actually supporting xpac and what he was saying were literally just looking to get a retweet. I've talked about these fans before that literally try and suck up the wrestlers so that they can get that favorite and tweet when they're not actually really caring about the product. All they care about is their social media blowing up. Like, these people are literally the worst. If you agree with xpac, okay, fine. That's your opinion. But I've seen some fans that literally sway and sway so that they can literally retweet and that they can literally like so that the social media can bump up. That's also a disgrace as well. Like I said, listen, xpac is a fucking legend. A great wrestler. I agree with some of the things that he says on his podcast. I agree with things that he talks about. But this I just don't agree with. I still love you, xpac. You're a fucking legend, mate. I will always be a fan of yours. And it's just a disagreement. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're purveying something, maybe you were saying something else, I don't know. But at the end of the day, mate, I honestly, I'm just shocked that you would compare the numbers. As I've said, the inflation is a massive factor in this. You know, also, just because the ratings are down, that means that they're actually going to lose advertisers in the future. They are investing in development stuff, but they're putting in the wrong wrestlers. Wrestlers that aren't appealing to a casual fan. Because casual fans are the people that put in the most money when it comes to your WrestleManias and your SummerSlams. And if they're not relating to some of the wrestlers that are in the industry today, then the wrestlers are gone. How can you honestly say that there will be a boom when WWE are not aiming for the majority audience? Listen, the people that I've talked to that would watch WWE have walked away. They're more into their UFCs. They're more into their combat sports. They're more into their video games now. That's the problem with the way things are going right now. And I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion, mate. I still love you though, xpac. But guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.